Welcome for Friday night football to a historic night down here at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park, or as you may know it, Ellis Park, the home of the Adelaide Comets, who are finally calling this place home tonight as they face Adelaide United Youth in round 2 of the RAA NPLSA. Both teams coming into this match after a great win in round 1 to kickstart their campaign.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
Friday night football in South Australia makes a return into the city tonight. We welcome you for a historic night at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park, or as you may know it as Ellis Park, the home of the Adelaide Comets, who finally get to play their first official NPL home match here tonight for round 2 against the Adelaide United youth side, who are raring to go. Both teams coming off a win in round 1. Adelaide United a 1-0 win away from home, whilst Comets were also away, but a 3-1 thrilling win to kickstart their campaign. It's a new chapter for the LA Comets here at Ellis Park, but it's not the first match to be played here in the top division. 1956 was the last time when International United faced Budapest, a day that those who were there will never forget, a 10-2 result. And tonight, we're looking forward to another big occasion here tonight. There may be some acrobats on the pitch because there's a circus behind this pitch tonight. We can't wait to see what magic tricks these two teams have up their sleeves. An almost unchanged lineup for both these sides from their round 1 fixtures. Nikola Stojanovic making his debut for the Adelaide Comets tonight. Born and raised in Paris, played junior years in PSG Academy, and Adelaide United only making one change with Satiri Phyllis out tonight. He's interstate, or overseas, sorry, with the Adelaide United A-League men's side. And Frank Busasa making his Adelaide United debut tonight, number 47 for Adelaide United. Bring his fresh strip as they kick off. Adelaide United kicking off to the right of your screens in their iconic red strip. And Adelaide Comets in their home blue and black, kicking things off in a historic moment. And as I welcome in my co-host, I'm Johnny Kecko alongside Mr. Matt Mays. Big occasion here, Matty, for these two sides, especially the Adelaide Comets.
Good afternoon, Johnny. And what I must say is how good it is to have Friday nights at Ellis Park, where football belongs. LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park, thank you very much for having us. It's a beautiful night for football, and I'm looking forward to it, Johnny.
Yes, same here. Adelaide United kicking things off. It's a big occasion. This young side, some big talent, especially being recruited in the off-season. Busata plays it through to Battistella, another important in for Adelaide United as well in the off-season. Comes from Adelaide City, where he's played 16 NPL senior matches in last season. Battle it out. Over Lombardos. Sends it into the area. Bonner lurking. Scored 2 last week. It's Max Fatuli, the goalkeeper, to take the goal kick for Adelaide United. Adelaide United's A-League men's side, second goalkeeper. Hasn't travelled with the side this weekend for their trip to New Zealand. It's Grelly. Tries to find Busasa. Batanos is there for Comets. Busasa does well. Finds some space to get it into the area. Quickly cleared out by the Comets.
It's a bright start from Adelaide United. You can see that they're trying to find Busasa as quickly as they can down that left-hand side. Looks like he's got a bit of pace on him. And a very nice shirt too, Johnny. I delivered his shirt 30 minutes before kickoff. His shirt was actually used as part of the Football SA NPL season launch midweek, which I collected post-event. And it's been hanging up in my wardrobe since 5 o'clock this afternoon.
I reckon you were hopeful that you will get a call-up.
Well, working my way into the club, Johnny.
You're close enough. You got called up to the commentary.
That's right. I'm very honoured to be here tonight, Johnny, and it's really, really good to have local football back.
Especially local football in the heart of the city as well. Fringe is on at the moment. Circus, as you can see in the distance. And this facility raring to go. Food was pumping. Big crowd, big turnout. Minimal car parks due to the huge crowd in attendance. The Reds playing it at the back. It's Labasso trying to get his hands on the ball. Nicola. Allow Nicola as well. Battistella chases it down. Zero Bonner wins the throw in for the LA Comets. Leaves it for Minsung Park. These two sides met twice last season. One win for the Comets, and a draw, a 1-1 draw. None of the players that are scored by Adelaide United are in tonight's squad. Obviously, Jovanovic, White and O'Neill.
Well, congratulations to Luka Jovanovic, who will be playing in an Asian Cup final on Saturday night. What a great achievement for all 6 South Australian players that have probably all played NPL at some stage in their career.
Yes, they have, and it's great to see.
It's a good celebration for South Australian football. Carl Viet mentioned in his press conference today over in Auckland that football in Australia has taken some knocks over the years, so it's a great achievement to have a young side reach such a prestigious final on Saturday against Saudi Arabia. So good luck to all the boys.
Joey Garuccio sends it out for a corner. Definitely agree with you there, Matt. It's a big occasion. Some of those players played in the grand final for Adelaide United only a couple seasons ago in the NPL. And if that's not a reason to head out to local NPL football and see the next generation, next Socceroos, see them today, then what is? Nirabona goes short to Labasso. Lada Nirabona sends it deep. Here by Lynch. Minsung Park.
And there's been an early goal at the Modbury Jets game tonight, Johnny. I just mentioned local football on tonight. We've got, obviously Adelaide Comets v Adelaide United here. Modbury Jets are 1-0 up against Croydon FC.
Wow. And Modbury Jets are the side that played Adelaide Comets last week. After an early goal. Well, I say early goal. 56th minute in, they got the first goal. And then not long after, the Comets came back with 3 to take the win there. So Mobbridgettes won't want to repeat history in round 2. But the Comets sent in straight into the brand new scoreboard. And that's probably the first of many for this season, Matt.
Well, I hope it's what's the word?
Durable?
Durable.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for, Johnny. Thank you very much. It's a prime spot. Reminds me a little bit of the Sturt Lions facility or Campbelltown with the stand behind the goal. What's actually impressive about this venue is we're actually playing on grass. There's obviously the last few years the synthetic technology has almost taken over local football at the top level, but the guys at Adelaide Comets and the local council or whoever maintains this facility have done a magnificent job. Only a few years ago I was playing 7-a-side here in the summer, and it's fair to say anyone that's listening that has played 7-a-side here, the pitches weren't always up to scratch, but no such problems here. The pitch is looking magnificent.
Definitely is, and it also was a standout for the training sides, or the sides in the FIFA Women's World Cup that trained here. They absolutely loved it during their time. They loved the facilities as well, and LA Comets are very lucky to have those.
Who did train here? France?
I believe China trained here prior to moving to the LA Croatia Raiders.
Yeah.
They wanted to stay here because it was so close to the stadium and their hotel room. Poor Panama were staying on Playford Hotel.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Playford, Johnny.
No, Playford here, and they had a long drive to the actual Playford facility. It was offside.
Worth a drive.
Oh, absolutely.
Playford's a beautiful part of the world, and
I just don't think they thought that the name Playford Hotel would be right next to the facility. But it is a beautiful place. Love all grounds in South Australia. There's your matchday commentator as well. Matchday referee, sorry. Regis Quefalek. And Nick Elligan on the line as well, who made his A-League debut not so long ago as well. Again, with Adelaide United's home match.
Good night for him too. I always feel sorry for Nick, his first game, looking straight into the sun.
Batistella leaves it. Couple of shots for Adelaide United, trying to get in early. Batistella couldn't get there. Slabasso now for the LA Comets. A great start to the season himself this year.
As we look around the grounds, Johnny, Metro Stars have taken the lead against Adelaide City. Hamish Gow with a 4th-minute strike. 1-0 to Metro Stars. But TK Shutter Reserve, who have also just opened part of their brand new facility as well. So congratulations to Rob Rendy and Metro Stars. It's good to see some facilities being expanded and upgraded around the grounds too.
So Reds playing it out from the back. It's Fazo Kasimovic. Max Fatuli.
Is there an echo here, Johnny?
Yeah, there was. YouTube, unfortunately, sorry.
It's okay. You're testing the audio levels. I hope everyone out there is hearing us okay.
Always sounds different on every device, unfortunately, but I'm just looking at my phone. The Reds try and find something. It's Ballestella. Over Lombardos. Can't stay on his feet for too long.
Good refereeing, let the play go. Good advantage there from the referee.
And Slabasso makes a run through, tries to get a good touch on it, but it was a bit heavy. It was cleared out for a corner.
Credit to the referee there. He could have blown up, but he took the whistle out of his mouth and let play go for a couple of seconds, and Adelaide Comets found themselves in on goal, and now they have a corner.
Regis, just having a quick word. So they have Irabona. Loves to get on the score sheet himself. Nicola and Labasso just having a quick word from Regis Quiffelec. Very good at handling games and big occasions as well. A very well respected referee. Over Lombardos. Labasso with, not Labasso, Irabona with the head. His calls for the penalty, but waved off by Regis Quiffelec. Offside though. Final call. The sun comes down here on West Terrace, Ellis Park. Buildings in the background, a perfect scene for football. The Adelaide Comets will want to try and make this even better by getting the win in their first ever game here at Ellis Park. First top flight football match since 1956. Back by Caruccio.
It's nice to hear the ever-passionate Dimi Panna in the background. Apologies to those that could hear some questionable language, but I think we'll give Dimi the
benefit of the doubt.
Benefit of the doubt there. It's a very passionate coach, and he bleeds the Adelaide Comets. It's a big night for Dimi. I'm sure he's been dreaming of this day for a long time, as
absolutely
Jim Savalas and the Adelaide Comets family. It's a big night for the club, and I think it's that they would really like to get a win tonight and really make this place a fortress.
They definitely do. They put a lot of hard work into this. Temporary fences, trying to get as much parking as possible for us, for everybody. Great occasion. A lot of work goes into it. And at this one as well, they put up the signage today as well. They only put up on game day, so it's good to see the hard work that goes into it. It's paying off for all clubs. And now to see almost every side now have a home facility that they can play their matches at and call home. It's incredible. Akafiris. Damian Luic at the back there for LA Comets made his switch over from FK Belgrade, who are playing a big match on Sunday against their rivals Adelaide Croatia Raiders.
Big night that in the NPL. Looking forward to that one. You going to that one, Johnny?
I'll be there, don't worry. Can't miss that. Right around the corner from my house as well. Not working it. Going as a supporter of local football.
Few Chivapi rolls for yourself?
More than a few.
Here we go, big
run.
chance here.
It's Battistella. It's just offside, unfortunate for the Red. He would have loved to have scored his first Adelaide United goal.
Anton Andreoli looks a little bit frustrated there. Maybe the striker could have shaped his run a little bit better. Stay on side. He's just drifted a little bit too early there, I think.
Labasso. Got Harris chasing him down. Matt, are you just checking your emails while you're at...
I've got Nathan Cosmina standing right down there, my boss, so I've got to pretend I'm working. No. Always come prepared, Johnny. Laptop, phone, water bottle, chips. Where would you rather be on a Friday night?
Nowhere else than football. Vincent Park with the throw. As the Adelaide Comets players just walk across the screen just to go to training. They've been told to get their bibs back on.
I think they're warming up, Johnny. I don't think they're going to training.
No, I meant to say warm up, sorry.
Oh, well, I know, mate.
They're in their training top, is what I was thinking.
Well done.
I was going to correct myself. I thought it was past it, so I just let it go. But you didn't let that slide.
Not this co-coms, Johnny.
It's Maverick Lombardos. It's out for a throw. Big crowd building in that corner as well, in the far corner. A lot of young players who were here earlier for their Friday night training. Good to see clubs embracing their juniors and Mini-Roos and that getting out to fixtures this season. Saw it with Metro Stars as well in Campbelltown City last week. I think Adelaide City got their juniors out there as well to FK Belgrade last week. Even interviewing Nicholas Bucco.
I saw that. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Credit to the Adelaide City social media team for that one.
Slabasso makes a turn, goes for the bottom corner. Max Bartuli read that well. Almost an open up for the Adelaide Comets.
We're about 20 minutes in. I think that was, correct me if I'm wrong, first shot on target. Quite a cagey affair, but both sides trying to play through the lines, keeping the ball on the ground, trying to play their football, being patient. I think this will be a game of few chances, the way that the game has started.
Stanisic with the head. Back to Bartoli. Goricho. And he completely read that wrong. Malual Nicola. Making a run, but the ball went just behind him.
You can hear Ayrton Andreoli shouting at the guys to push up. I think he wants the Reds to get out and force Comets back a little bit more. Force the pressure up the pitch.
Kanamopoulos. Labasso. First touch from Labasso. Turns it over. It's Maverick Lombardos who sends it out for a throw in right in the halfway mark in front of the LJ Hooker Marlens Sports Park sign. The home of the Adelaide Comets on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. It's still 0-0 between these two sides. 19 minutes into this first half. He's making a run through. Burkitt. The Reds just trying to find a way halfway forward. Nicola. Left. Goricho. Vinko Stanisic.
Good ball.
Finds
Offside.
Frank Musasa, who finds himself offside. Unfortunate for the Comets. For the Reds, sorry. Lucky for the Comets, it's Vaughan, the captain of the LA Comets. Oh. Kakafiris.
Something that's just occurred to me, Johnny, obviously we've got the YouTube feed in front of us. There was only about a 6-second delay from the actual live action to the YouTube feed, which is sensational. Just the little things that excite me, Johnny.
That excites me as well, but there's more excitement on the pitch as Comets try to make a run forward. Adelaide United scrambling to try and protect it, and it's gone out for a corner. And if they do score from this corner, I'm sure that end will absolutely erupt on the broadcast. Sent in deep. Couple of heads there. And Bartuli in safe hands. The greatest head in the area, but Reds will be happy with that. Caruccio sends it short. Long ball, Battistella, but it's Vaughan. Gets a nice foot to it to clear it out.
It's good, confident goalkeeping from Daniel Vaughan. An experienced head at the back.
Grelly. Long ball through the Reds. Battistella chasing it down. Damian Luic gets there first. There's already a goal that you said earlier, Metro Stars.
Hamish Gow.
Getting the early goal down there. We're yet to see a goal here on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. Half these two sides yet to make their mark into this game. It's Vaughan. However, it's only early on, so these stats mean nothing right now, but both of these sides have not scored in the first half this season. All their goals, all 4 goals for both these two sides have come in that second half after the 61st minute.
Oh, should we just go to the sheds now then, Johnny, and come back out second half?
Those stats sound great when you're about 10 rounds in, not just after 1 round.
I think they're round of drinks there, Johnny.
Oh, round of drinks.
Well, you say those stats don't matter, but as a defender, I think they would be very, they would very much take a first half clean sheet.
It definitely will. Reds trying to find a path through, but it's the Comets now through Labasso. Just a poor control there from Jalen Labasso. It's turned over for the Reds to try and make something for Stanisic. Garuccio. Cousin of Ben Garuccio. Plays in the A-League, also hosts a podcast with none other than Stefan Mork.
I've heard that podcast is very well edited, Johnny. I don't know if you've heard that.
Oh, is it? I wonder who edits it.
I have no idea.
Just recently well edited or previously?
For the whole season. Doing a favour for Steph, and now a colleague of myself, but no.
It's Labasso. A nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What a save.
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli will be happy with himself on that occasion.
I mean, Jaden Labasso's disappointed he hasn't scored there, but credit to Max Vituli there. A very smart save with his left leg, getting down nice and early. I'm sure Eugene Galekovic, if he's watching, will be pleased with Max's save there.
What time is it in Auckland at the moment? Be close to midnight, wouldn't it?
They'll be, sure they'll be in bed. Well, I'm sure Carl might be watching. Carl likes to...
Shout out to Carl Viet as it's sent in. Garuccio clears from any danger, but the Reds still not out of the woods yet.
10:30. They might be tucked up in bed watching.
Well, shout out to all the Reds over in Auckland watching this game. It's good to have you on board. Wish you were here though. Good luck tomorrow.
And one person that is over in Auckland is Satiri Phyllis.
Yes, not in today's game.
That's right. He's stepped into the side after SIS pulled up a little sore after the game at Western United last week. So,
well, if there's any reason to be dropped out of an NPL squad, it's to make way into your first A-League match.
Absolutely.
So good luck to him. Hopefully he can get a debut tomorrow.
And how about that, Johnny? I've just had a text from Eugene himself.
Oh, really?
I'm watching all right, only watching to hear your commentary. So,
Is he talking to me or was he talking to you?
well, I presume he's just talking to me, Johnny. So,
Oh, well, I'm waiting for my text, Eugene. Doesn't have my number, but anyway, Mavro Lombardos. Just poor touch at the end of that. He'll be out for a goal kick.
yes. On a serious note, it's be great to great experience for Satiri to travel with the senior side, and you know, even if he makes the team or not tomorrow, what a fantastic opportunity for such a young player to travel overseas with an A-League side. So yeah, good luck to him and all the boys tomorrow. Big game for the Reds.
Well, all these NPL players better get their passport ready just in case they get a call up and it ends up being an overseas match.
Well, that's part of the pathway, isn't it, Johnny? And no, it's really good to see some good talent coming through from all clubs.
Damian Luic out the back with Ethan Kakafiris. Luis Lobo from Sydney United last season. Back on the ball, Luis Lobo. Made his way to Adelaide. His girlfriend plays for Adelaide United Women, Sarah Morgan. Made the call up to the LA Comets to try and join her here in South Australia, and LA Comets are the team that are able to secure it's great inclusion for the club. Standard over in the New South Wales NPL a lot higher than some South Australian fixtures, but still just as good.
It's a bit harsh, Johnny.
Well, 50. I would say South Australia is building a lot higher than what it has been, but we do know that some of those clubs in the New South Wales NPL are of A-League, could be in A-League before we know it.
I think the interstate leagues might have a little bit of a bigger budget.
Exactly what I'm. Exactly.
And it was, on another serious note, how fantastic was it to see 5,000 people at the Preston Lions game last week? That's really good. No, that's
good to see.
Something that we'd love to have in South Australia. We'll get there one day.
We're definitely up there. Some of these clubs can easily compete with New South Wales. And we've had that happen over in the last few years in the Australia Cup, competing against some of the best, and we're going to have it again this year in a different competition with the Australian Championship. Both these two sides, well, LA Comets would be wanting to get in there. Vaughan with big clearance. No player in sight for that one, just to get it out of the side of LA United. We're just not going to allow players to try and sneak any extra meters into their throat. Maluel still, I reckon, 3 or 4 meters away from the mark. Winston Park. Park turned over. The Reds, as the aeroplane just crosses over the stadium, the grandstand, ground. So we're in a flat path, Matt. It's the Barso. Very well done from the Red.
And for those interesting, that plane overhead is heading to Port Lincoln.
You even got the flight tracker up, Matt.
It's a little bit of a...
the Reds.
The nerdiness of me popping out every time.
Lynch.
Anyway, back to the football.
Stamatic. Kasumovic. Reds just playing out the back again, trying to find their way forward. Fazer Kasumovic from Nicola. There's a throw in for the Reds. Luis Lobo just questioning that call. It's Garuccio in the area for LA United. Falls to Grelly. Henry Lynch out to Nicola. Caruccio. Nicola. Fabian Grelly. Just a heavy touch on the end of it. Irabona gets it back for the Comets. Labasso. Great turnaround. As Lynch chasing him down and Stanisic. Labasso just couldn't quite get there in the end. And it's Luis Olobo that gives away the free kick.
That was smart defending from Malawau. He stood his ground and waited for the contact and won red side a free kick.
It's Lynch. Waste no time. Sumovic. Harris. Back to Fazo Kasumovic. Caruccio. Just trying to be on the end of it. Couldn't get there. Unfortunate. Vaughan. Strong captain for the LA Comets. And you would say Johnny Tremonton, who's on the bench for the LA Comets as well, coming in from Adelaide Olympic last season. He's got a bit of waiting probably to do to make his way into goals for the Comets. But what a goalkeeper to learn off whilst he's here.
Absolutely. One of the legends, the big characters in the local game, Daniel Vaughan. And a lovely guy too off the pitch.
Turley didn't quite make it in time. Ball went over the line, so it is a corner for the LA Comets. I haven't kept track of it, but I would say it's getting close to 5 by this point.
I'm not keeping track either, Johnny. I'm sorry if that was a call out to your co-coms for...
No. Labasso goes short. Sent into the area. Irabona tried to do his Irabona things, but couldn't quite get there. Damian Luic does well. Irabona again tries to go for another opportunity, but this time wins a corner for his side.
I'll tell you what, imagine scoring the first goal in this brand new facility with an overhead kick.
Oh, that would have been incredible. Here is Irabona to take that corner. Max gets it, finger to it. It's out just as far as Labasso, who sends it back into the area, but a bit too much power on it, and will go out for a goal kick.
Yes, that was a good strong hand from Max Fatuli. Been a commanding presence in the penalty area there.
Ballestella. Frank Busasa.
Good tackle.
Couldn't get past Minsung Park. Nikola Stojanic. Born and raised in Paris. Played schoolboy soccer with Mbappe as well. So, playing with Mbappe to now playing alongside Labasso. Much the same.
Comparing Mbappe to Labasso.
Absolutely.
That's a new one for you.
Sure you'll like that comparison.
He does look a bit French.
Yeah.
With his moustache.
Oui. Irabona tries to make his way through, but Tully makes his way out. It's quickly dealt with by the Reds. Comets are eager to try and get that early goal. Spadastella Alex Ballestella again on the ball. He's got options. Chooses to go short. It's Harris. Back to Ballestella. And just over the crossbar. End product from Alex Ballestella. Just wasn't quite it from the youngster, but promising from the Reds in these last few minutes.
That's a good chance for the Reds. He had a little bit of time and space at the edge of the box there. I'd be disappointed not to hit the target from there, the quality that he has in his locker. So, game of few chances. And you have a sniff at goal. Try your best to get that one on target. Not sure what the hold-up play is here. Oh, I think one of the Comets players is having a little drinks break. We're back underway.
Tucker-Fierce. Follow out to Busasa. It's Frank Busasa. Makes his way in the area. He's got to try and get around Batanos. And will be a goal kick for the Comets. Lightning quick player in Frank Busasa. Inclusion from the LA Croatia Raiders from last season. Slabaso, or as we call him, the Comets Mbappe. Sent into the area just over the crossbar again. Might not be able to get on target in recent chances. It's a bit of a slow start down here at LJ Hooker Marlin Sports Park, otherwise known as Ellis Park. It's good to have another ground as Souvlaki in South Australia. I won't argue that. Stanisic just let it go out. It's Minsung Park. Looking for Irabona. Garucha got in the way of it. Labaso back on for the Comets. Luis Lobo. Busasa back to Max Bartuli. Reds ever so eagerly trying to get forward. Nathan Kakafiris, back to Luic. Konomopoulos. Comets trying to piece a few passes together. It's Mavro-Lombardos. Kakafiris. Irabona does a nice little turn there. Flick around. Can he do something here on his left? Sends it into the area. And was there a deflection? It wasn't, so it will be a goal kick. 40 minutes into the first half. Goals yet to come. It's sent into the area, off the crossbar. It's Ballestella. Falls back to him. The Reds, Henry Lynch. They're trying to find their way back in. Busasa. Harris, and it will be out.
What a
for
chance.
A goal kick.
What a hit from Brody Burkett. Just coming inside on his left peg and absolutely drills the ball towards the top corner, and it just pounds off the crossbar.
Could hear all the way from East Terrace, I'm sure, about it. Or maybe not. Garden's pretty loud tonight. Luis Lobo. Back to Damian Luic. Irabona. Labasso tries to make his way forward, goes for a shot. And not a great final touch from Max Fatuli, but managed to do the job. Lucky no one was lurking in the area.
This is one of those examples where your strikers have got to follow up with the shots to clean up those half chances there.
Battistella, a run through, was searching for Garuccio, who wasn't quite happy with the delivery from his teammate.
And the game's starting to open up a little bit more now. The game's starting to be a little bit stretched, which is good for the neutral.
Starting to be a little bit more entertaining. Crowd is building as well. The sounds slowly picking up here in Ellis Park. Harris chased down by Nicholas Vatanos. Only a few minutes remaining. Labasso. Will be another throw. Damian Luic. Nathan Kakafiris. Over Lombardos. Kakafiris. Uses to go back to Mavron Lombardos again. And push forward the Comets. Left all the way to Max Fatuli. Pack Stadium. Up in the chain, in the club rooms. Behind the goal. Just waiting eagerly for that goal on their home end. Luis Lobo. This could be their opportunity now. Mavron Lombardos. He sent it out. He's cut short by Henry Lynch for the Reds. He wasn't going to let that happen on his count. Labasso again. Mavron Lombardos. Can the Comets get a goal in this late in this first half? Max Fatuli gets a hand to it. Still alive, Irabona. And just that final finish wasn't at his best, and it's gone out for a goal kick. As we're now moments away from half-time.
Not a good save from Max Fatuli.
Well, now there's goalkeeper save of the week here in the NPLSA. So
finally.
Yes.
What have the media teams been doing all these years?
Yeah, Matt.
Now,
you can talk.
Thanks, Johnny.
Nah, it's good. It's a great inclusion, Matt, isn't it?
Good to see. Very good to see.
And it was Osby in the game that I was commentating last week that won save of the week. Luke Osby, and that was an incredible save as well. Brody Burkitt.
They're still doing the Carl's Jr. vouchers, Johnny, do you know?
I'm not sure, actually. Maluel. Nicola. Reds trying to find a way. It's gone across now to Frank Busasa. Busasa trying to find his way through. He sent it to the area, but couldn't quite get there for Alex Battistella. And now it's the Comets. Well, they wanted an advantage in that. The bench of the Comets not too happy that advantage wasn't played. But Regis Queflek has blown the whistle.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Earlier in the half, he played some really good advantage, but maybe could have let the play go a little bit further there before blowing.
Bourne. Luis Lobo is lurking. Here's Battistella. I was trying to get rid of it for the Reds. Grelly. Out to Garuccio. And that is half-time down here at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park here in South Australia. A mouthful, that is, but not many goals have come in this first half. 0-0 here at half-time. And Matt Mays, what a first half it's been of football. The first 45 down here at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park.
Well, yeah, the game started off pretty cagey, but I think as the half wore on, pockets of space were opening up a little bit more for both sides. Draw's probably the fairer result at the halfway mark, but Adelaide United hitting the crossbar, they would probably think they should be 1-0 up, but even half of football.
Yes, absolutely it was, and it was a first half debut for Nikola Stojanovic from Paris as well, born and raised in Paris, and also played in Serbian leagues the last couple of years as well, and Frank Busasa making his Adelaide United debut today as well. Well, we're going to go to a short break. Don't go anywhere. On the other side, we have the second half of the RAA NPLSA Round 2 action here from LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park. Myself, Johnny Kecko, and Matt Mays will be with you soon. Ciao.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Has a shot. Oh, I think that's in. What a goal. There you go. And the first goal of the year. Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City.
On the back of the announcement of the celebration of football, NPLSA will be investing $50,000 into a coach education fund. $35,000 will be invested into community coach education, which will see 19 courses at club venues and over 500 community coaches. Working closely with clubs to develop and upskill coaches will strengthen the grassroots community, which will obviously benefit the football community as a whole.
It can only be beneficial because most of the clubs, most of the coaches start off just as parents coaching their kids' teams, and they're learning on the job as much as the kids. So this would be perfect because not only would the kids be getting coached, the coaches will be getting coached.
As a club, we struggle to attract good coaches, and having this sort of funding coming our way will actually allow us to sort of offer more boys and girls out there to actually coach at the club. Everything comes at a cost these days, and this award presented to our club here again will allow our average parents, supporters, players to the opportunity to come out and actually to take on coaching and to be part of it. They've got a passion about this sport and a passion about this club. They'll be able to come here now, get trained up and actually take on a team and just move forward with us here.
The remaining $15,000 will be invested into a joint initiative with NPLSA, Adelaide United and PSV, where selected coaches and technical directors from South Australia will be given the professional development opportunity to go to PSV in October 2025.
Once you get the bug for the coaching, you love it, and you love seeing the kids improve, especially the connection to your club. You want to see the kids come through at your club, and it's just a win-win for everyone.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills and meet new friends. A place to start small and feel 10 feet tall. To have fun and laugh, to build confidence from the ground up. A place to belong. Football starts here. Find your place, join our team.
We all play the same game. The pitch may change, but the stakes are the same. The ball we desire, the moves we admire. Because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Ghana United is like home football.
It's always been our goal to move into State League.
Here it's a very family culture. There's a sense of oneness between the Resis, 18s, seniors. Everyone just feels like brothers.
You know, it's like how they say, you train the way you play, but actually when you rock up game days, we actually play like our heart is the last thing that's left, you know what I mean?
I'm loving it. Really good culture, really good environment. It's going great so far in the preseason.
About culture, you know, we open the door, every culture comes to mix to us.
Ghana United will be a club that can play football, simple football, a good football, that we will be in the next couple of years moving to the NPL.
Very thrilled, very excited.
Expect to see some rainbow flicks. That's what makes us Ghana FC, man.
Coles Mini Roos is more than just football. It is a place to find our feet, learn new skills and meet new friends. Football starts here. Find your place, join our team.
Adelaide Atletico is being built on 6 pillars. It's about respect, about community, fairness, development, technology.
Atletico is become a family, a big family.
This club's got a lot of opportunity to grow. There's a lot of potential here with all the players and the boys, and it's just like a very good place to be at.
We want to be competitive. We want to drive and develop our culture. We've gone out and we've got a few experienced players. I mean, I've gone and got a very good goalkeeper. We've got a really talented Argentinian guy and a couple of older players.
We're a good quality of boys. All the boys are already in a few weeks, are getting really close.
We want to make sure that everybody that plays at this club feels that they're getting the benefit of our coaching group.
We literally do what we preach, which is let's just play.
grand final for Campbelltown City.
Welcome back to LJ Hooker, Marlin Sports Park, South Australia. Football about to kick off on West Terrace for another 45 minutes. A long time waiting for the Adelaide Comets to call this place home, not just for training, but also for a match. And they're 45 minutes away from getting their first point, or maybe 3, in this opening match here at their new home in South Australia. As we get back underway for a second half of football. Matchday commentator Johnny Keko alongside Matt Mays. Another big 45, Matt. Some chances there in the second half. Both sides yet to score, but an exciting 45 still to come.
Yes, thank you, Johnny. Sorry, miles away there. Good to be back for the second half. Hopefully the same excitement. Hopefully some more goals.
It's good to be joined by, is it Gary the B from REA in up here in the commentary box today. I think it's Gary or Steve. A great sponsor of the RAA NPLSA.
Iconic that we can see the RAA building right from our commentary position.
Not on camera just yet, but will be at some point. And also the circus in the background as well. We could hear at halftime the acrobatics. And we just know that if a goal is scored by Ladanira Bonner, he may do some acrobats worthy of that 10 as well. Doesn't look to be any changes made at half-time from either side. Kanamopoulos back to Vaughan. Comets will be eager to get this second half in their favour.
Good turn, overload here.
Grelly out to Battistella. Just outside the area. Chooses to go to Busasa. Doesn't get a good first touch on it and does win. Give away, sorry, the free kick.
I think that was Malawal Nicola.
Sorry, Malawal Nicola. Sorry, my apologies. I saw the wrong number. I saw the 7. 78 and 47. Malawal Nicola had a great first half of football. I think he's eager to get a second half of football.
Good defending there from Fazo. Again, I think Adelaide United wanted to play on. The referee pulled the game back. Referee just telling Fazo to calm down there.
45 minutes of football played out here at Ellis Park. We spoke to Jim Savalas prior to the fixture, how exhausted he was as well. Big day getting to this point. But it means so much to him to finally have a place to call home on match day. Having travelled to other locations, most recently Service FM and Santos Stadium, or Athletic Stadium, which is right behind us here at Ellis Park. Sports precinct.
There's no javelin divots here.
No. Well, last time I was there, I almost got hit by a javelin on camera. But this is a good facility and not a lot wider than the pitch down there as well.
Some good moments though.
Yeah.
Football at
last minute.
Athletic Stadium.
Winning the league as well. Regis,
first caution of the game.
Regis reaches to his pocket and will be yellow. First one for this occasion today. Managed to gain very well, Regis Kwefalek. Saying the first time he's had to reach to his pocket. And there's Busasa lining up to take this free kick for Adelaide United. It's within distance. Straight into the wall. Now it's the Comets. Try and make a run through Minsung Park. It's out for a throw. It's the Reds. Coming out. A bit rejuvenated after the half-time break. Grelly. Malual. Reds on the attack. Malual again. Great run through. Straight to the hands of Vaughan. And it's the Reds again. Creating a great opportunity. A great run through there from Malual. Nicola.
It's good, strong hands from the goalkeeper there. Wondering if Malual could have pulled the ball back.
Nicholas, Batanos, Iribona, Mavrilombardos. Now the Comets on the other end. It's exciting football starting to build here in Ellis Park. It's chased back by Cameron Harris, the captain of the Reds today. Bustasa back to Harris. And straight to Brody Burkett.
I don't think the Comets coach agreed entirely with that decision.
It's Connor Antonio. Antonio for LA Comets, the head coach. He's only his second game here at the Comets this season. He took over back in 2019 as well. They were ninth when he came in, and he ended up finishing second and made the grand final, which they in turn lost against Campbelltown City that year as well.
It's the year of COVID? Was that right?
No, 2020 was the year of COVID. It was just before. It was the last season that wasn't interrupted by COVID. Took over Theo Sunis, who stood down after around round 4. But he was coaching at Metro, and then under Robbie Saris Jr., another very well respected coach in our leagues. Made his turnover and managed to win finish second, make the grand final after getting them from 9th to 2nd. Almost as good as LA United's 2016 run.
Almost.
It's a long ball through. Hello out, gets ahead to it first. Gonna try prevent it from happening, and it's gone straight over the crossbar again. Max Fatuli didn't have to do too much in that instance. One World LED scoreboard still sits 0 apiece here at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park. The Reds will be eager to try and get on that scoreboard as well, because it's always at this time of year an opportunity to make your way into the A-League as well if you can show off how good you are, because the head coach Carl Viet always keeping an eye on this league, as Satiri Phyllis can be a great example for who is with the Adelaide United men's side as we speak in Auckland, after playing in last week's fixture, wearing the armband for the Reds youth team in their 1-0 win over Adelaide Croatia Raiders. If you're an LA United fan and don't get out to much football, don't have a local football side in the NPL, then LA United is that team you should support, because these are the players that could be playing in your next Socceroos squad in the next 5 to 10 years, or for your team you support in the A-League men. The Reds a little bit of pressure. Comets, one team will want to score soon. "55 minutes of football played down here. 10 minutes into the second half. Regis just calling for a second ball. I think the other one's gone out of the facility. It's Con with a very nice boot to the ball. Won't make the distance. Just needs a slight bit of assistance there from Fabian Grelli to get it across to Malual. The Reds again. It's back. Fazo Kasimovic. An absolute sight for the eyes here at LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park. Nighttime football with the lights of the CBD in the distance. And again, another card for the Reds. Regis, 3 cards in the opening 10 minutes of the second half. This time it's gone to the captain, Henry Lynch.
Second half started with a bit of bite, Johnny.
I think a big talking to would have happened in that halftime break from both coaches, I'm sure. You can probably give a bit of insight on what Ayrton Andrioli is like at halftime?
I actually don't.
No?
No, but I think, Ayrton's very pragmatic coach. I don't think he's one to raise his voice or discipline his players. I think it's more of a trying to maintain the system that he wants the team to play and asking questions. He's always asking questions of the players, like, can we be doing things differently, getting the players to answer the questions themselves.
Well, the Reds are obviously a different setup to other NPL teams with a more of a development side aspect to it.
There goes another ball.
It's another $100 out into the wilderness. And they're great looking balls as well. We had a sneak peek of them in the NPL Grand Final last season. And I gave a bit of an update on those balls as well. Just it's good to see it close up. Great design as well, Matt.
Sorry. I don't really know what to say. Are we reviewing the
match balls? Yeah.
The match balls now, Johnny. Is this what the NPLSA has come to? I mean, it's a nice white ball with a lovely coloured pattern.
Anyway.
Look, let's just say it's better than that shambolic Jubilani ball in World Cup 2010. The roundest ball ever made. Do me a favour.
Busasa. The Reds try and get in here in this area again. Ballestella. Dealt with from Insung Park.
Good ball.
Great ball through. The Reds are in here for another opportunity in just a matter of seconds. Lynch. It's Fergus Lynch. Back to Malawal. And now on the other end, it's Jaden Labasso making a run through. He's got a couple players get around. Fazer Kazumovic chasing him down. It's forced out wide though. Can Labasso find his way back? And it's gone out for a throw. Unfortunate.
It's clever defending from Fazo Kasumovic there. Just stood his ground, was patient, forced Labasso wide, forced the Adelaide Comets striker to make the mistake and forced the turnover.
A big shout out to Daniel Rochella from Adelaide Comets, who gave us a drink at halftime as well, looking after us up here in the scaffold. Board member and secretary of the club. They also put together this scaffold for us to make sure this game was able to be broadcast and power. See 2 days ago, and they've done it all in the last 48 hours, so well done to them to be able to put this occasion on. And it's Busasa. Almost spectacularly made his way around, but unfortunate. Batanos, for his sake, was able to deal with it himself. Damian Luic looks up. Looking for Minsun Park. Malawal was in the way for it. Actually quite incredible to be here this close to West Terrace. Just seeing the traffic on a Friday night. 8:45 in the CBD. Everyone going home from after work drinks, I'm sure. Or was that the traffic still looking for a car park, Matt? It's Fazo Kasumovic back to Bartuli.
Perfect. Finish work on a Friday night. Come down to this venue in a few weeks. You'll be able to watch women's football and men's football, hopefully both in the same night. I'm sure the club have got some double headers
they have
planned.
They are looking to have double headers down here, which would be fantastic.
Very much looking forward to the Apex Steel Women's Premier League to be back up and running. Great run through Mintung Park. Gets it, Malu out.
has tried to get in the way of it, but Minson Park has held himself high. It's into the area. Aladdin Mbora is there for it, waiting for the moment. Fall to his head, but
a little bit late there.
Regis blows the whistle heavily. And will he be reaching to his top pocket? He does again. That's the fourth yellow and the second.
Oh.
And it will be a red card. I believe it's for Minson Park. And it is.
Well,
Minson Park, unfortunate red card for the LA Comets. And calling it a night, unfortunately, not the greatest way for LA Comets to get into this second half in their first home match at this venue.
He's just lost his head a little bit there, Johnny. It's surprising a player to go in like that, knowing that you're on a yellow card.
Well, it's Conan Dimmy now, just frantically on the bench, trying to reshuffle things around. Chatting to Damian Luic. Obviously down to 10 men against Adelaide United. Young side, so they can probably hold out their fitness a little bit better than potentially LA Comets. These younger players training a few times a week with the senior squad. See how things change here. They're talking to a couple of players on the bench, and we may see a couple of changes from the LA Comets shortly. But right now, we're about to get back underway.
It'll be a big miss, Minson Park. He was looking really dangerous down that left-hand side. Speed was definitely a strength from the Comets.
We wouldn't want to be in opposition walking to the change rooms. As Busasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net nice and hard from Busasa. He could have scored on his debut for the Reds. And it is Irabona that is down at the moment for the Comets. Hopefully not an injury, because they won't want to lose another player, the home side. But as I was saying about Minson Park, you won't want to be the opposition having to walk that distance to the change rooms if you get a red card, because it's a long walk around the pitch to make your way to the change rooms. Well, while we just have a stoppage in play here at the moment, it's a great opportunity to welcome in the Secretary of the LA Comets and board member, Daniel Rochella. Welcome on board. Daniel, what an occasion. Obviously, bad timing in regards to Minson Park getting sent off, but let's talk about the previous 45 minutes. The occasion here tonight, finally get to play your first game in your club's history, to play it here at Ellis Park. It's been a lot of work to get to this point. How was it for you guys to have that opening ceremony and be able to finally call this place home?
In a word, amazing, Johnny. Amazing. For us, it's a very special occasion. Hopefully the result comes our way. Now it's going to be a little bit harder, but no, I mean, you can see here from just the number of spectators that have turned up tonight that it's an amazingly special occasion for us, and something that's been a vision in the club's sort of future planning for quite some time, and to be able to get to this position now is just nothing short of amazing.
And does this turn out exactly what you guys were aiming for tonight?
Oh, of course. Just to see, Friday night's a big training night for us, so just to see so many of our juniors still here supporting the senior team, that's special for us too. That's the connection that we've been trying to make for many, many years, and it's really important for our club, both our men's and women's teams, to have the juniors be able to see, the pathway and where things can be for them in the future.
Just a quick update on the game as well. Couple of substitutions for the Comets as Ballestella sends it in. Vaughan, nice hands to settle it for the Comets, as now it's Damian is sent along from Spadavecchia, newly substituted. It's Labasso, goes for the shot. Spadavecchia again, and it's just sent out wide. And the Comets come out firing after those substitutions just came on. Harry Thomas and Philip Spadavecchia replacing the two players as well, Aladdin Irabona and Luis Lobo. But a great facility tonight. We were just chatting about it earlier. The pitch is looking amazing. It's great to have this fence around it, but a lot of work goes into producing this tonight, and that fence has to come down every week as well, doesn't it?
The pitch perimeter fence gets to stay up. That was the big debate, let's say, we had with the City of Adelaide last year. But the perimeter fence is actually, it's temporary, so we have to put that up and down for most weekends.
Busasa fighting hard. He sends it into the area again. Testing Vaughan. Sorry, Daniel, to cut you off, but Busasa's putting a lot of pressure on the Yellow Comets at the moment. Now back to the other end. It's Labasso. He's looking to try and find his option forward. Chooses Stojanovic. Now that settling it down slightly again. Back to you again, Daniel. Hopefully we don't have to cut you off again too soon.
Yeah, so look, there is a great deal of effort to get it here, but this has been something that a number of committee and club volunteers and members who've been involved for many, many years have been working towards. So the effort has been nothing short of brilliant, just to see so many people put in. And I think for us, in particular for the game in South Australia, we're super excited about being able to play somewhere like this that's central to so many other people, and we just hope that clubs get excited about coming to play here. It's a great opportunity, it's a great location, and you can see with the backdrop here on a Friday night, it's there's not too many places that you get to play football in these sort of locations. So we're very proud of the way it's panned out.
Absolutely, the stadium, the buildings look amazing. As we see Adelaide United again, Burkitt. It's in the area, nice little turn onto his left, and again Vaughan. A great hand to it to prevent it from going in again for the Reds. He's been tested the last few minutes. But yeah, and I was just lastly as well on your president, Jim Tavalis. I was chatting to him previous to the game. I wanted to have him on as well, just to have a chat, but it's been a busy week for him. A bit exhausted for how much effort's been put into this, but for yourself, from what you've seen, how important was he into getting this to this moment here? And hopefully in a few weeks' time we can see some double headers between the women and the men.
Look, Jim for us is visionary. People probably don't realise, but he was the club president when the club started 31 years ago, and the fact that he's still here is amazing. He's extremely well respected amongst many of the officials and presidents and FSA alike. And a gentleman like him is what enables stuff like this to actually happen. If you didn't have a person like Jim involved in the game, and in particular in a club like ours, and look, what I want to say about Jim, what's really special about Jim is the fact that it's not just about our club. I mean, our club is to his heart, but it's about the game. And a big part of that is what he does in the juniors. And I think his vision was always to grow the juniors and have as many kids as we could playing in our team. And testament to that, I think, was last week on the team sheet. There was 17 on the team sheet, and 10 of them were Adelaide Comets juniors, which we love. That's what we're about.
That's absolutely brilliant to see for this club, and we look forward to seeing the future down here as well. And we've got the circus here tonight, but I'm hoping you guys were hoping to probably see some acrobats and some tricks being on the pitch, but unfortunately nothing just yet. But we've still got 20 minutes of football down here, and a whole season still to come.
That's right.
Another yellow card as well at the 5th of the game.
Yeah,
it's starting to heat up, Daniel.
It is a bit.
Oh, better let you go. You've got to go back to that scoreboard. But
No
it's
worries.
also another good inclusion to have that scoreboard here as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
The facilities are coming back up, and it's good to see. And hopefully, the football will.
No worries. And look, what we want to say too to people like yourself, Johnny, that the support you've given us over the last couple of years as we've been building towards this has been fantastic. You've been a big advocate for who we are, and a lot of your co-commentators and others who are involved with what you do have always supported us. So we're very appreciative of that, and thankful to have people like yourself to help us in not only building our club but building the game in this state. So thank you very much for that.
No worries. Well, thank you for your support as well, and we'll let you go back to the game, and hopefully we'll catch you upstairs for a quick drink afterwards as well.
Absolutely. Thanks.
No worries. Thank you,
Thanks,
Daniel.
Johnny.
Really
Cheers.
appreciate it. Back to the football, and what a great insight that was to the club. Cheers, mate. And that was Daniel Rochella. Great work being put into it for this club. It's not easy to make a club run. And Matt Mays, we can bring you back in now.
It's nice to be back.
You're looking a little bit too relaxed down there. But as we do welcome you in, we will have another substitution for Adelaide United. And it's Mupandawana coming on, who you will recognise from round one, who scored the only goal for Adelaide United this season so far. Mutsa scored a great goal last week to get Adelaide United the win.
Popular guy in the dressing room.
Well,
you could tell from the celebrations.
Sent back. The Reds have tested Vaughan in the last 5 minutes. You can feel a goal building.
A couple of quick goals at the Bacalla-Campbelltown game. Looks like they're having some live stream issues there, but the score is 1-1.
Matthew Chandler making his way onto the pitch for the LA Comets. It's their third substitution of the night. And it's the debutant, Nikola Stojanovic, calling it a night. Not the greatest start he would have wanted tonight. The former PSG Academy player from the age of 10. An experience playing in the Serbian Division 1 and 2 over the last few years. But that's the type of experience that will help the side in the coming weeks to making his debut tonight. Playing 70 minutes of football for the Comets. Just under 20 minutes remaining of the first game here in the Adelaide CBD. It's fantastic, as Daniel mentioned, to have a game so close to the city. I'm sure some of these players will be raring to go out partying if they do get the win. Obviously, Adelaide United will have to go home because most of them are under the age of 18, but a celebration win will be had in the change rooms. It's sent over. It's a great opportunity in the area. It's cleared out, though, by Chandler. The Reds definitely eager to get that first goal, looking to be the one to score as well. It's sent in again from Vaughan. Great hands on it. The safest hands. He's made a few saves now. Nothing from Regis Quefalek. Spadavecchia. Comet scrambling to get it clear.
I think the Reds are comfortably on top now. Since the red card, the game has shifted momentum.
Grelly. The Reds again. Second time in a row. This time Mutsa with Panawana. There's another ball being called.
Bit of a penalty shout from Adelaide United there.
It seems like Ayrton was agreeing with it as well.
Or disagreeing, so to speak. This game's starting to become a little bit feisty.
That's what we want as neutrals.
I think Adelaide United do sniff the opportunity here. Comets down to 10. They certainly don't want to lose their opening game at this new venue. But the Reds comfortably on top now, you'd have to say. Comets need to be patient, need to sit in, try and catch United on the break if they can. Good ball.
It's gone out for a corner. The Reds are really building for a moment to score. Joey Garuccio with the corner. Just waiting for a ball to make its way back. Happened a few times now. Just delaying restart.
You'd hope that Adelaide Comets have some ball fetchers in the outside of the fence. And it won't be Dimi Panna, one of the most famous ball boys for Adelaide Comets.
And here we go. The Adelaide Comets. It's in on here. Gets it on his left. Can he try and produce something? Spadavecchia. As Max Fatuli comes out.
Brave goalkeeping from Max Fatuli there.
And it's a newly substituted Spandavecchia, even though they've had minimal chances, but in the last 10 minutes or so since he's come on, he's had a couple on his end.
Well, I was just saying, Reds comfortably on top. Comets need to be patient, wait to catch Adelaide United on the break, and all of a sudden, one-on-one with Max Fatuli.
A big shout out to those young LA Comets juniors you can hear in the background, yelling Comets. I think they're running around the pitch yelling it. But it looks like it's a Vartuli that's down at the moment. He's getting a bit of treatment as we speak, so there's a bit of a delay. Comets are using this as a moment just to reform, just in the centre of the park. They're just having a quick chat to try and get themselves back into this game. Bit of work to be done, but still no goal scored on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard. I was about to say podcast. So just a goal is needed. However, Adelaide United may be making a double substitution in a moment as well.
Yeah, that's right. Looks like Luka Lazovic and Mohamed Hassan will be coming on shortly. I think Edson can sniff an opportunity here. With just under 15 minutes to go. Going back to Max Vartuli, that's exactly what I want from my goalkeeper. Sacrificing, putting your body on the line. He had no right to go for that ball, but he dove in.
Not dived.
Threw himself to the ground. There you go.
Grelly and Harris both calling it a night. Put in the hard yards for the first 75 minutes. Well, 79 minutes, sorry.
Medical team doing their due diligence here to make sure that Max is okay to carry on. Obviously extremely important that our players are.
Well, we had that head injury last week in that Campbelltown fixture. Magetto being sent to hospital at half-time, so we don't want that to happen. It's all taken seriously as well in this league, especially. It's good to see. Players' welfare always number one.
I think the referee's just getting clarification from the Adelaide United physio that Max is okay to carry on.
Big gust of dust just blowing over the pitch, which is not great for my nose. Lynch. The Reds on the great run now for them, but just a bit too much on it. And we'll go out for a goal kick. This game in the dying moments now. Both sides yet to score. A nil-all draw wouldn't have been what they wanted, but at this point in time, LA Comets would be more than happy to walk away with a point in their first ever home match at this venue. It's been a spectacle just being here for this amazing opening held by the club.
Cons just speaking to Nick Elligan there. He's a little bit frustrated that the game's stop, start.
The Reds do something here. They're trying to prevent it from happening, the Comets.
But it is a completely different game now than it was in the first half. Both teams had a lot of the ball.
Not happy with that is Con and Dimmy, the bench of the Adelaide Comets. Just being settled down by Nick Elligan, who's had to make his way forward. Rightly so. Things are heating up. One man down. Joy Garuccio just having a quick chat with his teammate, Mohamed Hassan. Looks like could be Garuccio to take it, and it is. Garuccio sends it in. Falls to Burkett. The Reds really trying to eagerly get into this game. Vaughan. This time, not too much needed from the experienced goalkeeper. Goes to Blazevic. United on that run. Starts to play it back. It's to Lynch. LA United. One man up. Blazevic. Lynch. Sends it over. Target was Mutsa Mupandawana. It's gone out for a goal kick though. Not long away from first 49 minutes. First 90 minutes. Just 7 minutes remaining. LA Comets to make that last substitution as well. Jake Dorsey. A lot of direction being shouted from the Comets.
I think this is just an opportunity for Comets to force some pressure on the Adelaide United back line, and
free kick given away.
Another free kick.
It's Lynch. Fights forward for the Reds, trying to find a pathway on that right side. It's sent into the area, and it's across the face of goal. Very close opportunity for the Reds once again, and this time just nicks his way past the goal post and makes his way out for a corner.
Well, if it is a corner, Johnny, I would say that that's absolutely brilliant defending, because he took the ball right off the toes of the oncoming striker, and you would think that that would have put Adelaide United 1-0 up if he'd have got his foot on it.
And it's into the area again. It's Vaughan. Looked like a slight touch on it. He's really played his part in tonight's fixture, but it's Labasso on the other end, making a run through. And it's Malual does well to defend, gets it out for a throw. And they will make that substitution now, the LA Comets. Coming on Dorsey, Jake Dorsey.
Strap yourselves in, everyone. I think the last 10 minutes is going to get a bit fiery. I think there's going to be a few opportunities that I just sent some late drama in this game, Johnny.
Absolutely. It's Mavro Lombardos calling it a night as well, number 10. Regis just saying, or questioning how many times he has to tell him he's not happy. I think it's to do with where they're throwing them from, not listening to directions. But players want to get the play back underway. It's turned over. Konomopoulos not happy here. It will be getting heated. As you said, Matt, he's already starting to feel that way. I've taken my jacket off. It's getting that hot up here in Ellis Park. The Reds back underway. Can they try and get something here? Again, it's come off for a corner. We'll be in double digits by this stage. The amount of corners in this fixture. Starting to build. Feels like the goal will be coming in the next few minutes. Which ends, you would say LA United, but at this point you don't know. But it could be LA United in the next corner as it's sent in. Another corner. as it's off the head. I think it was Harry Thomas. Tension's building. You hear the young kids screaming Comets in the background, or chanting, I must say. This time, goal kick.
Slightly overhit that delivery there. They would be disappointed not to put pressure on the Comets there. 5 minutes to go. Set piece against 10 men. You got to be hitting a target in the box there.
Well, that man there, Vaughan, he's put a lot of work in, really working hard for his money tonight. Putting his team first. Made some great saves.
Just a chance here for Comets to wind down the clock a little bit, get their composure.
Just a minute remaining before any additional time, which you'd say would be a minimum 3 to 4. And Labasso not giving up just yet.
Well,
putting his all in.
As 0-0 draws go, Johnny, this hasn't been the worst 0-0 draw I've ever seen by a long way. The game's had chances, it's had drama, it's had cards. The only thing it hasn't had is goals, yet.
And here we go, it's in the area. Can they do something, LA Comets? Not dealt with just yet. And it's left.
That was a nice unintentional dummy there from Mohamed Hassan, one would suggest.
This time, the end product straight into
the boardroom.
Yes.
Well, it would have been the boardroom if it hadn't had any windows. Not the first time that Garuccio's had a wayward strike there. Frank Basasa just questioning the amount of time that Daniel Vaughan is taking with this goal kick. But I'm sure if the shoe was on the other foot, I think the Comets faithful would be questioning Max's. He was time wasting, but he's not.
No. But it's what happens at this time of the game in any fixture, especially one like this, a red card, no goals, especially for the LA Comets, who playing in their first ever match here at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park. It's Labasso. Plays it out to Vatanos. Damian Luic. Now the Comets trying to play a few passes together. It's turned over again. It's Blazevic for the Reds. As they try and find their way forward. Busasa out to his teammate. And now it's starting to heat up. Regis having to have a chat to the bench.
Not sure it's entirely necessary to come over to the bench there. I'm not sure Demi Panna was doing anything wrong there, but I think the referee just doing his due diligence, getting everyone to just take it down a notch.
Well, we know how quickly things can get heated in a fixture like this. Regis is one to try and calm things down. He's usually very good with that scenario as well. Fatuli having to deal with it.
for a moment there, I thought he caught Max Fatuli off his line, but I'm sure people watching on the broadcast will be like, what the hell are you talking about? But it was right behind that ball, and it definitely looked like it was more dangerous than it looked.
The Reds, moments away, trying to get in, and will be a goal kick. Not long to go in this fixture. We are in additional time into the 91st minute. The Reds yet to get a goal. Comets still unable to get into this fixture. Down to 10 men. Will they be able to get the 3 points in their first ever home match at this venue. A big question to ask in the next few minutes. We're unable to know exactly how many minutes have been added on the clock by the referee, Regis Queffelegg, but would be at least 2 to 3 stoppages of play. The red card, the injury to Vituli and Irabona. Just heading it in the area. And there it is. Spadavecchia calls for a penalty, and it's been given.
Wow.
And penalty for the LA Comets. All important here to get the lead. A little bit of relief from the bench at the moment with that call, but it's still a little bit of time to go. They still need to score it.
I think there might have been 2 penalties in there, Johnny. I think
there's been a card as well handed out, and as we see, you can probably see it on the screen now, everyone from the far end, the club rooms, all the juniors are running behind the goal to be here for this moment. This could be history for the club.
What an opportunity for Adelaide Comets here. I think Jaden Labasso is...
Another yellow card being given. I think it looks like it's been given to another United youngster, Frank Busasa. Maybe for some afters, I'm not sure exactly in that instance, but Max Fatuli now, a great goalkeeper, signed to be LA United's number 2 behind LA United's goalkeepers into the LA United lineup. Unfortunately, got to try and save this now.
What a moment for Jaden Labasso too.
He scored last week. And what a moment for him as well, being a junior.
Here we go.
Been in this club for a while. Scoring this moment. It's Jaden Labasso, and he does it! Jaden Labasso scores the first goal at LJ Hooker Marlene Sports Park. And what a venue, they even have flashing lights to celebrate this moment.
Wow.
Wowee.
I'll tell you what, that was a bit of a surprise. That's fantastic.
LA Comets putting on a show, and it's that man right there, Jaden Labasso, to score the opening goal at this venue. And boy, oh boy, what a turn of events it's been down here tonight, Matty Mays.
Well, what a night for Adelaide Comets. What a moment for Jaden Labasso.
Well,
what a moment for Adelaide Comets.
And what a night as well, because Hindley Street's not too far away, and I think they'll be hitting it in about 4 hours' time, because that is a night to celebrate, but still not over. LA United have still got a moment to try and get back into this game, but you'd say there wouldn't be too much more left in this game as we're in the 95th minute. Still time for this to heat up, even just that slight much more.
Well, now Adelaide Comets have got to use their experience here. They're 1-0 up. Can they just calm their heads and see out the game?
It's the Barso.
Emotions are right on high at the moment.
Stanisic. Maluau, Nicola. Lynch. The Reds trying to find a good opportunity through Busasa. Couldn't quite get there. It's a bit of relief for the LA Comets. Regis.
Jimmy Panna pointing at his watch. He wants this game finished.
Regis looks at his watch. Still some time left on it. Can the Reds produce something in whatever's remaining? A lot of effort put in by this young Red side. Lynch out to Busasa. Gets taken down, wins a free kick in a dangerous area now for the LA United youth squad. He's having a chat with Regis Queffelegg. And he's going to get a card for that as well. Is that his second? It is. It is his second. And it's Frank Busasa on his LA United debut. Gets a red card. That is definitely not the way he wanted to kick things off. And
I'm just not sure what he was complaining about there. He'd won the free kick.
And I think it's both occasions, the yellow cards were for just the way he spoke to the referees. I'm not sure exactly what words were exchanged in both of those two moments, but definitely not what he wanted to do in that instance, especially. He's just hiding in the tunnel right now to see what his teammates do. He's waiting there just to see if they can score.
Well, Johnny, you'd think it's now or never for the Reds. Can they snatch a draw?
So 2 red cards and a home goal for Adelaide Comets. Adelaide United with a last-minute chance here. It's Garucho lining up behind off his left into the area and it's sent out. It's going to be a goal kick.
And
there's whistles from the crowd.
You would think that is that.
Well, Regis has looked at his watch once again, but nothing just yet. There's still some time remaining. We're in the 97th minute, close to the 98th. Whistle to his mouth. He's going to whistle for this moment, but how much longer will we have? Say, not too much. There it is.
Wow.
And it's full time. LJ Hooker Marland Sports Park hosts the LA Comets for the first time, and they get their first ever win through a goal, a penalty from none other than Jaden Labasso. What an occasion, Matty Mays, and what the lights. Incredible. Incredible.
Oh, what a night for the Adelaide Comets. I said the last 10 minutes were going to be full of drama. The game had everything. It had cards, it had a late penalty. And Adelaide Comets come out on top. And what a moment for Jaden Labasso, a man that's gone through some adversity during his
couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, in his personal life, and now to step up for such a big moment for his club and a big night for the club. Under that much pressure to slide home a penalty.
Well, what an occasion it's been. Those lights, I think they're going to be flickering all night long. There's no electrical issues down here. It is celebration issues. That's what it is. They are ready to party, and what a night to party. You're home. You're on West Terrace. What place would you rather be tonight? The Fringe is happening down there. There's a circus right here, but it is the Crossbar where the action will be happening. I know Anton Andrioli and this side will be disappointed with the result in the end, but some great performances from the side tonight. A young team putting a lot of firepower, and well, they should be very happy with some of the performance throughout the night, but the end result in the end was the LA Comets win. Matt Mays, what a game, and what a way to end it. Last thoughts on tonight's 90 minutes?
It's been an important night for the Adelaide Comets. As you said, a disappointing night for the Reds, but they'll learn from it, as Eton said, and the coaches say that young players make mistakes, and it's all about making mistakes, but they'll learn from this. But I think it's all about the Adelaide Comets tonight. It was almost written in the stars, wasn't it, to get a late winner tonight at their new venue. Well, congratulations to the Comets and the whole club.
Absolutely. Congratulations to the LA Comets for the hard efforts they've been putting into this occasion to get to this point. In the last 12 months, they fought the council to get the fence up. They've got the fence, they have got the venue, they've got the facilities, and now they've got the win at home in front of their home fans. Matty Mays, thank you so much for tonight. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having me, and we'll see you soon.
Yes, absolutely. I'll see you upstairs. And thanks to our camera operator. Thanks to everyone watching tonight. We hope you all had a great night. And thanks to Antonis Pagonis, who's been doing some great photos this evening. But thank you to everyone. That's all from myself, Johnny Kecko and Matty Mays. Have a great weekend. More football action. And don't forget, Saturday is that big, big occasion. Adelaide Croatia Raiders heading to FK Belgrade for the very first derby of the season. That is all from us of the NPLSA. Enjoy the weekend and enjoy your Friday night.